Hi, welcome to Market Alert for Monday, the 20th of April. So on Friday, crude crashes as megatech saw amid record surge in deaths and unemployment. And you're going to see a lot more of this, unfortunately, and a lot more as a result of the lockdown as well going forward. So let's have a look at the market for Friday. We'll start off with the daily chart. We can see that prices managed to stay above the 5-bar moving average once more. They're still playing with the 50-bar moving average and also on the overnight as well. The headline for the overnight was that WTI crashes to 19-year lows, trading reopens, and S&P futures slide. Well, it seems a bit hyperbolic because when you look at the chart there, it didn't really drop too much and is now making its way back. But back to Friday, we can see that in the pre-market session, if I just bring the chart over a bit more, the prices were up. You can see there in the morning session from sort of 8:30. They traded to the upside and then eventually started to make their way down and then moved to the downside there before putting in a retracement. We had a couple of retracements here. Just drag this over so you can see the full picture. So the market moved higher, pulled back to sort of a double bottom there. And then from there to there, we've got 76-78% retracement. And the same to the upside there as well. If I just remove this, you'll see that prices were once again stuck on from here down to here. You'll see prices at the 76-78% retracement there. I'll just remove these other ones out and you can see it just there. And then prices came back and then managed to move higher, closing above the DP level and then worked their way back again. And from this area here to here, down to here is also the same thing again, 76-78%. And then the market moved higher after making the retracement. The classic bringing the market back once more is achieved before the close. It's something that we've seen a lot for the last 10 years there. So let me just get rid of all of this. And then overnight we can see that prices have gapped, but not significantly, and also already filled the gap just as Friday's prices did. They came down, filled the gap, then moved back to the upside, and that's exactly what we've seen here. Price is currently above the DP level and the 200 MA as well, which is always a bit of a positive sign there. So we could see prices move back to the upside. News today, nothing, so the market's going to have to make its own decision on which direction, and we'll see what happens when we get to 2:30 p.m. Talking of news for the remainder of the week, there's no news until we get to Thursday. Well, no high impact news. And this is all we've got for this week. There's no major news, no non-farm, no FOMC. So it's going to be interesting to see how things pan out there. And we'll look at those in more detail when we get to Thursday. Meanwhile, in the implied volatility, this down as well, again indicating that there is a bit of bullishness around in the underlying market, i.e. the stock market, because at the moment there's no other bad news really to factor in, unless something comes out of the blue and they start selling the dollar or something like that. But otherwise, the market is free to move to the upside as both. The implied is below the 20-bar moving average, as is the prices above the 20-bar. So at the moment, looking pretty normal as far as that is concerned. And then, yeah, that's about it really. It's quite short and to the point today. It's just a matter of having a look at the bigger picture, see what the market's doing. In the weekly chart, prices remain above the 50-bar moving average. They managed to move higher all week, closing above the 200 MA as well. So that will do it for this one. If there is anything to report during the day, I will let you know. But like I say, there's no economic news until Thursday, when we get the usual news, and we get the unemployment claims, which obviously is the most important one of the week at the moment. Again, also already predicting another 5.2 million job losses for this week by the looks of things. Let's drag this across and see if we can. They've not added it in there yet, but yeah, you can see there that's what the forecast is for the 23rd of April. Another 5 million. It's absolutely devastating when you see this week in, week out at the moment. That will take it to something like 27 million jobs lost in the space of 5 weeks. Okay, that will do it for this one. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.